Rows of chairs for me, please. Thank you.
We find that when we do theme days and we're trying to teach across the PSHE and citizenship curriculum, that the pupils respond to three things: drama, active learning, and games.
Okay, welcome. My name's Ben.
My name's Amanda.
And we're going to be doing a workshop with you now, which involves quite a lot of drama.
These kind of projects are fantastic. They really engage them. So whenever I get offered something through Safer Schools or that comes along, I say, yes, let's try it out. Yeah, we'll see what it's like.
But the first thing we're going to do is show you a short scene, a piece of drama. And we want you to imagine a situation. We're going to be playing two different characters, both of whom are 15 years old. So I'm going to be playing a boy called Danny, who's 15 years old. Amanda is going to be playing a girl called Melanie, who's 15 years old. So you're going to have to suspend your disbelief slightly there. And they go to the same school, and they also live on the same estate. Right, Mel?
All right, Danny.
You weren't at school today, innit?
Yeah, I know.
You bunking off?
No.
You blatantly were.
No, I wasn't bunking off.
You were, you're bunking.
I think the drama, because it's so physical, it's something they jump into and they have to react to. And with the kind of the emotion game that we were doing, it's about them really trying to put themselves in that situation and feeling that emotion. And I think if you feel something, it's easier for you to understand. Yeah. And some guy comes up to me, he pulls my bag off my shoulder, and then he rides off in his bike.
Did you get a good look at him?
Not really. Like, I think he was wearing like a t-shirt and jeans or something.
No. I need a proper description, blood.
Why? What for?
Because nobody jacks my brethren in my yard, you get me? When I catch up with him, yeah, there's going to be two beats, right? There's going to be me hitting him and him hitting the floor, you get me?
I enjoyed the drama because I found it, it's like really attractive. Like you just want to get to know more after more, because the way they use their facial expression and body language towards the audience, it shows the scene, like what is happening, so you understand what is happening.
What did you have in your bag?
Just my stuff, just my normal stuff I have in my bag.
Not your new phone that you got for your birthday?
Yes.
Oh, no, that was one heavy phone, blood. I bet your old man's well angry, innit? Because he must have spent bare bucks on that phone, and then you just got, like, swinging your bag about in a park like, you know, it's just like a piece of rubbish or something. Somebody
you know what, Danny? Just shut up, yeah?
Hell. OK. So, oh, thank you. Thanks, that's very nice. So, I'm going to talk to one of the characters now, so I'm not being Danny now, I'm being Ben again. And this is going to be the hot seat. And when Melanie comes and sits on the hot seat, you might have done this kind of thing before, you have the opportunity to ask her any questions or make any comments you like to Melanie, the character. Remember, you're talking to Melanie. It's easier for them to challenge the characters about their attitudes and their feelings. Even if they hold those attitudes and feelings themselves, then it is for them to challenge each other.
So that, because I think that, as Danny said, you had your mobile and stuff in it. Did you think that you were kind of showing it off to them, so they made you a target?
No, I don't think so. Well, because like my mobile phone was new, and I think I showed it to Danny, but I didn't like bother showing it to anyone else at school. And everything was just in my bag. I didn't know this guy. Never seen him before. And
that's where the drama's good, because obviously they empathise with the character of Melanie, and that gives them a safe way to think about their own feelings and their own attitudes and their own emotions.
I think it was fun. It was, the kids, they love it. All this performance and action, you can see that they learn, they grab them. I think the kids, they love it. It's also, they learn, they made them to think about it.
Do you think that Danny's technique worked? Do you think that it was helpful, what he said to Melanie, or the way that he said it? No, a lot of people shaking their heads. Okay, so what do you think he could have done instead? Yeah.
Now, what we're going to do is we're going to give you different things that this chair represents. And we want you to show how...
I think stuff that they get to do, the drama activities, is really important, because I think that's one of the ways that they find it easiest to remember. All of them said that they remember going towards the chair and then coming back to sort of calibrate how they're feeling. So I think that's a good way of doing it for them.
If you think it's very important in life, then you come and stand close to the chair. if you think it's not that important in life, but fairly important, you'd be sort of here. But if you think it's not important at all, then you'd be right over here, or, you know, to the edges of the room. Friends. Okay, everybody's very close to the chair, getting as close as they can. Okay, take a step back into the circle again. Thank you. Now this time I'd just like to find out off a few people why they felt friends were important. All right, okay, let's have a look at what you're doing here.
Okay, it's not me.
Just be like that, like curiosity, like curious shock.
The highlights definitely were the freeze frames that the students did. I thought they were very good. And I think they really helped us to get across the message about the other things that you can lose, as well as material things.
Gonna have to see them now, I think. Yeah? Let's see what people have got. Okay. So what are we seeing here? What's the scene?
Looks like they're greeting each other.
They're greeting each other, yeah? It looks like they're showing their friendship for one another. Very good, yeah. Freeze. Okay, very different. Now what do you think is happening?
They laughed at him. They're laughing at him because he got jacked.
They're laughing at him because he got jacked. So he feels like he's lost his friendships. I think what I was really pleased with myself was that everybody seemed to realise that at the end that when you're a victim of crime, there are certain feelings that can be taken away from you, like your sense of safety, your sense of confidence, and just your sense of well-being and feeling at home in your area. And I think I was really pleased that we got that message across. Show me how you feel.
If the only choice for people is either to be a victim or a bully, then what's going to happen is they're going to choose to be part of the problem rather than part of the solution, or they're going to accept things as they are.
Thank you. Number 3 is, can you go and see Amanda?
I think the idea that actually there is some status in being a victim, and it's something that's going to be taken seriously, that the victims are being supported.
Strongly disagrees, and there's a few people, a lot of people felt that if you didn't grip your bag in a vice-like grip every time you were carrying it down the street, then basically you were going to be a victim of crime, and that was partly your fault. And I was quite shocked by the extent to which people felt that victims were somehow culpable for what happened to them. I think we did challenge it, and I think certainly what helped was the statement Ogo made at the end of the session from victim support, saying it's never your fault if you're a victim of crime.
Having to always look over your shoulder, it doesn't feel nice. And what we're here for as volunteers is, sometimes when these things happen, you'll be surprised, maybe you don't want to speak to your family about it. Maybe you don't want to speak to your friends about it, because you don't want them to know that you're feeling sad about it. And you just want someone to complain to, someone just to moan at. We're still here just to sit down and listen, as you lot showed. It's really important just to listen.
If you've enjoyed the workshop, stand close to the chair. That's good, everyone's quite cless to the chair, thanks. On behalf of Amanda and me, excellent work, really enjoyed working with you as a group. You were excellent, well done, give yourselves a clap.
No one has the right to take your stuff.